Hello everybody, welcome back to Beware the Terrible. Today we have a new deck for you called the Mechanical Fruit, featuring our Toxtricity once more, plus our together with our Genesect V. So Genesect V has the Fusion Strike System ability and also a powerful attack. Techno Blast does 210 damage for only 3 energy costs. We have our Elisa Sparkle, we have our Metal Saucers, we get to charge it up very fast. So we are playing 3 copies of Metal Saucers and 3 Elisa as well, plus that 3 Fusion Strike energy acting as your Aurora energy, except you get to have that special effect where your opponent cannot affect your Genesect with ability. So their Inteleon, Wheezing, anything cannot affect, all of those abilities have no effect on your Genesect if you use your Elisa, attaching that Fusion Strike energy on your Genesect. So we also get to attach our, Fusion Strike energy to our Toxtricity if we want to protect it from a Wheezing or any ability locking abilities. So we also have our Flapple in this deck. So Flapple allows you to place those extra 2 damage counter on your opponent's Pokemon, which actually works really well with the Genesect V Toxtricity combo. So the main Genesect V is a very meta deck. So Genesect Toxtricity is a very common combo that you see on YouTube. People play this deck a lot, very often, especially in the meta format. So on the standard format as well is very popular. So Genesect Toxtricity, very common deck, but this deck is kind of we are trying to switch it up by playing our Flapple so that we get to place 2 damage counter every time we evolve this card. So all we need to do is bring it out, place the basic Pokemon. We have a lot of cards to summon our basic Pokemon: 1 level ball, 4 quick balls, 3 VIP passes, and also we have our 2 evolution incense for Toxtricity / Flapple. We also have 1 Turfu Stadium for Flapple. So all we need to do is keep bringing out our basic Pokemon so that we get to evolve, place 2 damage counter, place the basic Pokemon again, and repeat, so that we get to place 2 damage counter every turn. If we can bring out Applin every turn, that would be great, because we actually have 4 copies of our Genesect to Fusion Strike System, bring out a lot of cards into our hand, and essentially helps us bring out our Applin much easier. And essentially we are able to do our apple drop every turn, which is what we want to do for this deck, so that we get to place those 2 extra damage counter, topping up to knock out a VMAX Pokemon, because maximum downer and your Techno Blast is actually not enough. You need a lot of your Power Tablets, but just because Power Tablet is an item card and we don't want to be wasting our turn using a Smeargle to retrieve our Power Tablets, which is not good because you're wasting an entire turn just to retrieve those item cards, which you don't want to do. So you don't want to pause the turn doing nothing. We want to be pausing the turn attacking every turn with our Genesect against their VMAXs. So all we need to do is top up those few damage counters left on their Pokemon with our Flapple, so that we get to do we get to do at least 260 damage to their VMAX Pokemon, and then downer their HP, reduce their HP by 60 or even 90 damage with by 90 HP with your Toxtricity. With 2 or 3 Toxtricity, we only have 3 copies of this card in this deck. So initially I built this deck with a Zoroark, because if you have a Zoroark, you can either Phantom Transform into your Flapple or Phantom Transform into your Toxtricity, either one of which would help you on this deck, because it's both this ability is going to be super strong if you're targeting a VMAX Pokemons. If you're not targeting VMAX Pokemon, then Flapple is going to do a lot for you, a lot more than your Toxtricity, obviously. But we also have Power Tablet, 2 copies of Power Tablet, because Flapple is actually not enough. It only plays 2 damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So 210, if you do the math, 210 plus 2 Toxtricity plus 2 Flapple is actually not enough. You need like 4 Flapples, you need 2 turns to be able to knock out a VMAX, and you need to make sure not to put any Applin before using your Apple Drop. So make sure you use your Apple Drop completely to knock out the VMAX, and have no other Applins on your bench, so that you get to activate the maximum downer ability, because this ability doesn't activate until you have nothing but Fusion Strike Pokemons in play. So make sure you use up your Apple Drop until until you're certain that you can knock out the VMAX. Then make sure you don't put any Applins on your bench, and then activate the ability before you get to activate the ability to knock out the VMAX before you should be putting your Applin on your bench, because that way you get to knock them out before attacking a fresh new VMAX with your Genesect, with your second Genesect, or maybe the same Genesect or whatever, and then place damage counter on the new VMAX Pokemon on your next turn with your new Flapples. So we also have our basic our regular supporter cards for this deck. So the very common supporter card for your Genesect V deck is a Peony. We have 3 copies of Peony, 2 Research, and 3 Elisa Sparkle, 1 Boss Order, and 1 Alistair to discard and also draw more cards into our hand. Alistair very strong as well, because you get to discard 3 cards that you don't need and then draw even more with your Genesect and Toxtricity on your bench. So we have 3 Battle VIP passes and also 4 Quick Ball plus that 1 Level Ball. So VIP pass early on in the game, if you have a Peony, if you go second, we want to be going second for this deck so that we get to bring out as many basic Pokemon on our bench as possible and then use Fusion Strike system. We want to be bringing out Toxel first before we bring out our Applin, because Toxel and your Genesect is crucial to be able to use your ability to draw more cards into your hand. If they play a Path to the Peak, that would be super bad because we are playing only 1 Stadium card in this deck, so I suppose that's the main stumbling block for this deck. That's the main issue with this deck. The main problem is that we have only 1 Stadium card. If they play Path to the Peak, we cannot draw cards anymore, and this deck is completely useless because we have not enough supporter cards to do much. So we also have our 1 Capture Energy to bring out that Applin and 10 basic Metal Energy to discard fast so that we get to use Metal Saucer and also to attach from our hand. We have Elisa Sparkle to attach that 3 Fusion Strike Energy in our deck, and also 1 Air Balloon for the switch, 1 switch card, and 2 Escape Rope for this deck, and no Bird Keeper. So that's all for the deck list as we get for gameplay. We also have 2 copies of our Evolution Incense, 3 copies of each of our Evolution cards, and also 4 copies of Genesect. So this deck is called Mechanical Fruit. So I'm monitoring both chats on YouTube and on Discord. So if you guys want to shout out or say anything, just feel free to put it on the chat. So first game we have Applin as the active. Got a Power Tablet Alistair, very weird hand. So let's see what we can get with Alistair, because sometimes Alistair can actually give you a lot. We got 4 Genesect, a lot of VIP passes. I'm not sure why we are not getting it. 3 VIP and 4 Quick Balls. At least a Quick Ball would do. Got a Capture of all things, because if you don't attach Capture to your Genesect, that would be a waste. Capture is for your Applin and your Toxel, not for Genesect, because if you attach to your Applin or your Toxel to summon your Genesect, that would be wasting that 1 energy cost. You can't even Metal Saucer that special energy, so it's basically useless. So we're gonna use this one first. Okay, we got a Genesect, that's great. We're gonna discard. We should actually be thinking of how many cards we should be discarding so that we get to attach draw as many cards with our Genesect. So since they're playing a VMAX, we're just gonna get another Toxel. We should be getting another Genesect, my bad. So we're just gonna retreat that one. Should we do that though? Let's just keep it. We're gonna put it here and then keep the Power Tablet, obviously. We're gonna Escape Rope so they can't attack the next turn, and retreat back to... Yeah, we didn't get enough. We didn't get enough basic summons. We didn't get our Hey Foshin. It's been good. It's been very productive. I'm very glad to say, you know, my stalkers are not that active today, which is great. They have been really active yesterday. Yesterday was not a good day. They're still kind of stalking me, but it's not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday was like impossible to deal with. So this is quite difficult, because we have no passes, we have not enough basic Pokemons on our bench to use Fusion Strike system. We are basically stuck. We're stuck with a bad hand. We got Power Tablet way too early. Because we only have 2 copies of the tablet and we need Flapple to start with. Applin. They're gonna retreat with a boss order now. Sorry, air balloon. So yeah, that's kind of good for us. Marnie is kind of good for us because we need our quick ball. Not sure why we're not getting it. We have like 4 quick balls. Okay, we got a Flapple, that's great. And they're using single strike to damage themselves, so that's even better. We just need to evolve Toxtricity now. So 60 plus 20. Yep, we just need 1 Flapple. 1 Flapple, and we got Elisa, so that's great. I'm gonna use Elisa to attach to Genesect, I think. Should we attach 1 to Toxel? I don't think we need to worry about ability Wheezing. I don't think they're playing Wheezing, so there's no point attaching to Toxel. That's just over-prepared. That's being over-prepared, right? They could use a boss order and kill us, so I think we shouldn't attach energy to that one. Let's just do it though, because we get to draw more cards, right? So we're gonna draw. We don't want to be drawing the Flapple back, so we want to be evolving. We want to be doing as many things as we can before drawing back the Flapple. So we're gonna use. How was your day, Fortune? I forgot to ask. Sorry about that. How was your day? I got caught up with myself and I forgot to ask the important questions. So should we wait for a boss order? Let's just sacrifice an Applin, right? They can. Yeah, I'm very scared actually. They can just boss order us. But they need to switch as well. Let's hope they don't get the right cards. Nobody's in the Discord. For some reason, the last time I was in on YouTube, people asked me to set up a different chat channel. So I said Discord and now there's no one in there. Should we just use a Peony for a boss order? Metal Saucer? Or a Research? Let's just use a Research. So we're gonna target the 2 VMAXs with our Applin. We got nothing. We got a boss order though. We have to put an Applin though. We can't put Genesect yet. So we need a Metal Saucer. If they boss order us, we just need a Metal Saucer. But we need Flapple as well, because we need to retreat. Flapple is free retreat, by the way. If you have it in the active spot, you just need to evolve and it's basically a free retreat. Late forward, but yeah, that sounds a bit bittersweet. Because you got to slip in, but you were late for work. Yeah, that sounds a bit bittersweet. I don't like sleeping in though, because if I sleep in, I always feel guilty and everything, but I always sleep in. I always end up sleeping in anyways, which is a horrible thing to do, but I don't know, I just can't help it sometimes. So we're just gonna retreat, I suppose. We can't do it, right? We shouldn't be doing. What am I doing? I shouldn't be using that, but oh well. We have to retreat with this one now. But if we retreat, we need a Metal Saucer for sure the next turn if we retreat. So I just did the wrong thing again. Another wrong thing. We shouldn't have drawn that Applin. We should have just shuffled the deck and drawn nothing. That was really stupid. Oh well. We didn't get... Oh, we got one Toxtricity only. So we just need to evolve, right? They got nothing in their hand though. We have to do it now. Because they could be just top decking a ball sort of the next turn. So let's just do it now. What is that? Okay, it's not a Fusion Strike system. Because we only have 4 Fusion Strike Pokemons. Yeah, we could have drawn one card just because... Yeah, that stupid Applin. I shouldn't have drawn it. Okay, we're gonna use Technoblast and then evolve to knock it out. All we need to do is evolve. Right? I'm pretty sure. Oh dear. Oh yeah, yeah. All we need to do is evolve. Oh my goodness, Genesect is back in the deck, that's bad. So we got 2 evolution, that's great. We need another one though. Oh, minus 60 already. Right, right. It hasn't minus yet. So the downer ability is not activated until Flapple is off the field. So make sure you keep that in mind. So we're gonna put Flapple as the active and then evolve Toxtricity. All we need is 2 Flapple and a Toxtricity though. We need both at the same time. So, oh, we got it. We got everything. That's great. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a Toxtricity, Flapple, Flapple. And then we actually get to attack again. On the same... But I don't think I want to attack this turn though. It's very risky, isn't it? We need our Genesect. We need another Genesect. Because Elisa is not gonna help out much. We only have... Oh, we only have 1 more Fusion Strike energy, so Elisa is not gonna do anything. We might as well just use it now. Yeah, let's just use it now. This one. And we're gonna use Fusion Strike system to draw Genesect. Come on, Genesect. Please, thank you. Okay, we're gonna discard Peony. Because we have no choice but to do that. Peony always shows up at the wrong time. Jesus. Didn't get to use it at all this turn, this game. So we get to use Genesect again. That's perfect. And another Genesect. That's lovely. Okay. We're gonna do Umbreon as well. Just in case. We actually need to do Urshifu first. Because Umbreon can actually damage itself with... if they use Single Strike Roar. So they're gonna need another energy with 1 Single Strike Roar. So 60. It was 12 plus, yeah, 13 is actually enough. So we just need... Yep, we just need... I think we just need... Yeah, I think we should just do Urshifu. Let's just do Urshifu. I really don't know what to do. Because they're only putting 2... Oh, but it's... I think Umbreon is 300 HP. Umbreon VMAX. I forgot how much HP it is. What do you think of the new Single Strike Grimmsnarl? Oh wow, Grimmsnarl. I love Grimmsnarl. But it's very difficult though, because you have to have 2 or fewer bench Pokemon, which is ridiculous, I think. But it's not bad actually. 240 is for a stage 2 though, because it's kind of the same as your Single Strike Tyranitar, but it's a single prize and it's a stage 2, so it's kind of a... Okay, they just conceded. I talked too much just now, sorry guys. But that was pretty cool though, because we knocked out the Urshifu by using a Flapple. Using a Flapple to target the second Urshifu, and then and then using our activating Downer ability, the maximum Downer Toxtricity, super cool Fusion Strike ability. So this was the deck that I was so hyped up about. The first deck that I wanted to build from Fusion Strike is this one, is this Flapple Toxtricity Genesect deck. But I didn't get to build it because I don't have the right cards. I thought I would at least, you know, open a few Genesect from the pack, from like 75 packs that I bought from the store. The locked packs though. So I'm gonna get one Toxel. We get one Toxel? I don't know. We only got one VIP and we got no basic. We got no quick ball capture. I'm a bit greedy, but you need a lot though. To start with even, you need like a lot of basic Pokemon. Because we are playing Applin as well, you need like Toxels and a billion Toxels and your Genesect in play. Yeah, that worked really good. That was a really lucky game. Not just lucky, it was, you know, not just luck obviously, but it was very, it works really well, that game. It was very satisfying. So let's just should we just use a Peony? We're definitely gonna use a Flapple, obviously, because we can't retreat. Evolving actually erased the effect, but can we actually evolve this turn? I forgot about the Applin. We can actually check, but I'm too lazy. Do we have metal energy in the discard pile? So Grimmsnarl is very interesting because you could just use a Houndoom. It's only 2 energy attack cost as well. And you get to use your... You can't use Ambor anymore though. Single Strike Mustard for Ambor is impossible because you can't have too many supporting bench Pokemons. So only one Houndoom, you're only allowed one Houndoom and that other, you know, Impidim on your bench. So they just... Oh my goodness, I'm talking too much, sorry guys. Okay, I'm just gonna focus on the game right now. Sorry guys. Peony, I don't know what to get with Peony just now. We should have gotten no, not a Lisa. Metal Saucer, no. Quick Ball, definitely a Quick Ball. A Quick Ball and another discarded card. So something to be discarded for with a Quick Ball. And then get another Genesect for a double draw. But you're only drawing 3 cards for each Genesect. So obviously if you have few bench Pokemon, use Peony for Quick Ball. A KO before attacking is nasty. Yeah, they didn't manage to KO us though. Because it's 40 HP, it's not 30. Phoebus is 30 HP. I'm not sure if that's what you're mentioning, if that's what you're on about. I don't really... I'm not really sure. So let's just attach energy. We can't do anything. We are stuck. We're totally stuck. If they Marnie us, at least we can retreat and use the Metal Saucer later. So we're not wasting our energy attachment this turn. And oh, they are they are knocking us out now. Okay, they are KOing us now. This is only 40 HP. A KO on the first turn with a Lucario V Aura Sphere, 40 damage. So we're gonna, and they're playing Groudon as well. I think experience share B, basic V cards, definitely gonna play a B with basic. B is perfect with basic, by the way. So we're just gonna, I'm really scared. We don't need Toxtricity anymore. We actually need to save Flapple. Yeah, let's just do that because we need to use Research. If we use Boss Order though, we could stop them. We could stall much longer. We could like stall much longer. We're just gonna Research, I suppose. I don't know what to do. We can actually evolve that one, right? Let's just Research. So we can't do anything. I think we put that Applin this turn. I'm gonna check right now. So Blade Quick Ball, Genesect, Fusion Strike Energy, Research. Yep, I evolved. I placed it on the bench last turn, so I can actually evolve this turn. Should we just stay there? Because it's like 90 HP, 80 HP. I don't think they can knock us out. We're just gonna stay there. Because it's a free retreat later if they don't boss order us. Oh yeah. Oh, I just realized that. I just realized they haven't attacked us yet. Yeah, that is nasty. They couldn't attack us because they got their Houndooms too slow, too late. And bad thing about Houndoom is that you have to take the recoil. That's the horrible thing about single strike, is that you're slowly killing yourself, you know? You're being impulsive because you're doing so much damage, but you're slowly killing yourself with the bit by bit damage counters. So we're just gonna Cryogonal, Groudon, and that fighting Pokemon. Cryogonal is so stupid. I just hate Cryogonal so much. So we're gonna discard one Flapple. I don't think Flapple is gonna be helpful for this game. We're just gonna discard one Flapple and see what happens, right? We actually get to discard another one. So should we use Escape Rope? We can actually use the Escape Rope. We're gonna keep Peony. Let's just do that. We're gonna Metal Saucer, and then Escape Rope. Should we do Escape Rope now? They can actually retreat with Lucario though, so Escape Rope doesn't actually do anything. But at least we get to target the Lucario, right? We get to kill we should be killing this one first, right? We shouldn't use Escape Rope. So no Escape Rope, we're just gonna discard Escape Rope then. We're just gonna discard Escape Rope. We can actually use it the next turn, but oh well. We're gonna get another Genesect. We need energy cards. Oh my goodness. We got it at the wrong time, but we don't need Power Tablet anyways. You're not playing VMAXs. Oh my god, we got nothing. Jeez. We should have discarded more with Alistair. Oh my gosh, that was a big mistake. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I want to use the Escape Rope. That was horrible. One energy for 40 damage is quite crazy though. I think Blastoise does 30 damage. Dragapult V does 30 damage. Aura Sphere is the highest, and it does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon as well. That's 60 total for one energy. Zen Shot Espeon as well. Zen Shot does 60 to one of your V card. One of your opponent's V card though. So should we use Peony, Metal Saucer? I don't think we need Metal Saucer though. Peony or Research? We used Research the last game, so let's just use Peony this game. Oh, we should have put Applin though. Oh well. Okay, we got no Applins now. That's bad. Oh well, we actually need Toxel, right? Let's just get Toxel and this one, because we need to fill up our bench. So even though Toxel doesn't do anything, it does add the extra one card we get to draw into our hand. And now we finally get to attack and Fusion Strike system. We need to be wary of stadium cards and, you know, play our turf field at the right time, just because we can't actually attack. We can't use our ability if they... We're gonna discard this one. We're gonna do this first, and then draw back out a Flapple, because I don't think we need that many. I don't think we need to draw 6 cards. 5 is enough. And we're gonna attack right now. Thank you, you have a good deck as well. At least there's no Kyogre. I mean, playing 2 energies is ridiculous, but at least there's no Kyogre. I hate it when they play Cryogonal and a Groudon and like 3 different types of energy in a deck is just ridiculous. Like, come on, you're playing 3 different types of energy. The ratio, you could actually play with the ratio and you could be smart with it, but it's just ridiculous playing 3 different types of energy. You have to be super lucky for them to show up at the right time. So we're gonna put Applin again because it's a free retreat, and Groudon actually killed us. Can't do anything about that. So we're gonna put another Genesect. And then, how much are they doing? 180 damage. Oh my gosh, they just need 10 more damage to knock out our what's it called again? Genesect. So we're gonna protect it from abilities, which doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay, we're dead. We got bad luck for this game. Yeah. We didn't draw the right cards. We drew too many energies. May have been better just to use a research just now. Magma Volcano. All they need is one more knockout. One more Genesect knockout and they're good. So 1 prize attacker. Crazy deck. We need our boss order now. We should have gone... Oh my goodness, we should have used capture. Made so many mistakes. Should have used a capture. What was I thinking? Okay. Got a Toxel. That's great. So the last Toxel is in the price card. Yep, the capture wouldn't have done anything. Because we only have 3 Toxels in this deck. And 4 Genesect, and that 1 is in the price card. And they just knocked us out. That's madness. That's madness. Groudon, Volcarona. And always they get it at the right time. They never discard Volcarona with their Magma Volcano. They never discard it, you know? Playing that 1 copy, they never discard it. I played against one Kyogre deck who actually discarded it once, and I was so happy. But it was off stream. But I was very happy nonetheless, because they keep spamming those decks in the standard format. It's just over the top. It's just too much, you know. Winning with the same deck every time. Playing the same decks over and over. Don't you get bored with it? Even though it's like the most overpowered deck ever, like I would get bored of it, you know? Even if you get wins all the time, like a crazy Zacian deck or something. Try something new for a change. So Genesect. We got both. That's perfect. We can't even get more VIP passes with our Peony. That's what Peony is here for. To get your VIP pass on your first turn, really. If you get 2 VIP pass, can you imagine how many cards you get to draw? You get to draw like 5, until you have 5 cards for each Genesect you have in play. You get to summon like 4 Genesects already on your first turn. Peony pass is perfect. So we got a pass already. I don't think we're gonna use a Peony. Are they playing a VMAX? So Crobat, Frostmoth. Could be a Starmie deck, could be a Inteleon VMAX. Don't know what they're playing really, so we're just gonna play it safe and get those 2. I'm gonna Elisa. I'm pretty sure we have to Elisa, right? Let's just do Elisa. We got 2. That's great. 1 in the price card. Just nice. We're not gonna Metal Saucer, are we? Because we can't even draw cards. We can only draw 1 card though. Don't know what to do, Riga. We're just gonna quick ball the next turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna be safe and attach to this one. Should we do that? We don't have a lot of switch cards though. Yeah, we can't draw cards. You're not drawing a lot of cards though, I just realized that, because if you have like, if you're stuck with too many energy cards or too many supporter cards in your hand, or even item cards that you can't afford to discard this turn, then you can't really draw much. So we got a turf field. Should we gamble on Alistair? I'm gonna try that actually. I really don't want to though. We have to waste a metal saucer. Let's just do Alistair because they don't have anything anyways. I'm gonna discard this one obviously, and we got another Elisa. We don't need Elisa anymore. Quick Ball, Flapple. Let's just discard Peony. I know I'm gonna regret it later, but let's just do that. Don't really care anymore. Let's see if we have another Flapple in the deck. Okay, we got enough Flapples in the deck. We're just gonna draw an extra one, right? Okay. We're not gonna get Flapple yet. We're just gonna prepare Toxtricity. So we got nothing. Let's just trap the Frostmoth, right? Let's just do that. They could just air balloon and kill us, but I don't really care at this point. I just need to draw that one card. If we draw an energy, that would be great. Oh my god. I have to turn on my chat. I have to turn back on my phone because it just got screensaver mode. So Discord is still empty, by the way, guys. If you guys want to head to the Discord, feel free to do that. Because I think it's a bit faster, I'm not sure. So we have to discard 2 bloody metal saucers. We should have just used a research just now. Waste 1 metal saucer. Now we are wasting 2 metal saucers. That's annoying. So I think they're playing Starmie, Eldegoss. It's ridiculous. They're playing 3 stage 1s though. Like, that's really stupid if you ask me. We're gonna get. I don't think. Oh my god. Let's just get Applin. We're not drawing more cards, but at least we get to snipe it later. And we're gonna Fusion Strike System for 1 card. Boss Order later, and just kill it. So if they use a Path to the Peak, they can actually stop us. The main thing this deck is allergic to, the main weakness for our Genesect Toxtricity Flapple deck, because we're playing so many Pokemon cards, we actually don't have the space for those stadium cards anymore, and you need your stadium cards because you're playing a V ability, a rule box ability. So here comes our 3rd Genesect. We got a 3rd Genesect, that's great. We get to boss order and knock out something. We gotta discard something from our hand though. It's actually weak towards, oh, Lapras is weak towards lightning type. So the new Lapras is no longer ice type. The new Lapras is water type now. It's not ice type anymore. So should we do a boss order though? Because we can actually retreat and switch with our Flapple. Let's do that. Because we don't need that many energies, right? We're gonna retreat to this one so that we get to use Metal Saucer. But we have no more Metal Saucers, no more Elisa, so we're done for. Yeah, we shouldn't have done that because we have no more Metal Saucers. So we're just gonna put it to this one. And then boss order, obviously this one, right? 210 is enough, so we don't need to use Power Tablet yet. We're gonna save Power Tablet for the VMAX. So we just need 3 more price cards to kill the VMAX. So we're gonna target a VMAX, right? I'm just gonna think a little bit first. So we have to do it now so that we get to draw back Applin. So the sequence is very important because you need to draw back Applin at the right time. So we have a turf field. I don't think we need this anymore. Let's hope they don't play stealing cards. Escape rope. Can't actually play anything from our hand. We need everything. Okay, we got Applin. That's perfect. Thank you, Genesect. Thank you so much. We got an Applin. That's perfect. We only have 1 bench spot, so we cannot afford to pass the turn not placing that Applin. We have to place Applin every turn. If you can. If you can't, then there's nothing you can do really. And if they played Dragapult VMAX, Applin is dead. There's nothing you can do on it. If they played 2 Inteleons, Applin is dead. So that's probably why Zoroark is so good. Zoroark actually helps you protect a Phoebus knockout, a Applin knockout. You get to evolve to your Milotic, you get to evolve into your Flapple, Apple Drop, and use the abilities much easier. If they use the Dragapult, they can't knock you out. If they use Inteleon Quick Shooting, they need Dragapult, Max Phantom, and Quick Shooting to be able to knock you out in 1 hit. And by that time, if they have those cards already, you could have evolved to Zoroark. You know, it's already too late in the game by that time. So let's see whether we go first or second in this game. I'm hoping to go second because if we go second, we get to do much more. Support a card for VIP passes, and then the Fusion Strike system. That's the only thing we need to do really. Just use the ability every turn, and obviously evolve your Pokemon and choose which Pokemon to place onto your bench. Because sometimes if you don't need Toxtricity, play a lot of Applins. If you don't need obviously if you need a Toxtricity, you actually need Applin as well. If you don't need Toxtricity, sometimes you may need your Applin. So yeah, because we can actually attack with Applin as well. Sorry, Flapple. So 60 damage plus that 2 damage counter after you attack. Obviously after you attack, you can't actually survive anymore. So I don't think we can attack though. You're just gonna evolve, right? Yeah, we can't do it. I don't think we can win this game. Oh, ability doesn't work though, I think. Oh, that's not an ability on you though. It's an ability on Altaria. It's not an ability on your opponent's Pokemon. It's an ability, let me read the text. Done to the Pokemon, yep, done to this Pokemon. So Miraculous Charm is an ability that guards Altaria. It's not an ability that assaults, that attacks your Genesect. So it's not a, what do you call that? It's kind of a passive ability. It's a protection ability rather than an assertive ability. It doesn't assert, it just guards. So they evolved it already, we can't do anything. So we're just gonna attach energy to Flapple now. We have to rely on Flapple. we're gonna discard Toxtricity. They could be playing VMAXs, but I don't know what to discard really. Let's just discard Toxtricity. We're discarding one. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna do much. We got 2 more in the deck. That's great. So not too much to worry about. They can actually boss order and kill us though. That's crazy. So they can't knock out our Genesect that easily. We actually need a switch card as well. We're gonna Peony for a switch card. Peony for don't know what I should Peony for actually. Because if we get a quick ball, we can only draw 2 cards into our hand. And if we get a switch card, we can't actually attach energy. So we got a quick ball, that's great. Okay, we're gonna quick ball and Peony. Let's hope we get to paralyze it, right? Let's hope we get our energy first. So we're gonna quick ball again. Just need an energy. So I don't think we can use anything here except for a quick ball. Let's just get level ball and something else actually. What else can we get? Level ball and switch. Yeah, let's do that. Level ball and quick ball is not gonna help. Level ball and escape rope. Level ball and I think that's it. That's all we can do really. So we're gonna get Toxel just to draw a little bit more cards, and then switch to Ablin. Flapple, my bad. If we don't get an energy, I'm gonna be very disappointed. There we go. Okay, 6. Oh my goodness, I almost used Apple Drop. 60 damage. Heads, yay! Oh, it's discard. Oh, it's not paralyzed. Discard an energy. That's useless, man. Dang it. Oh my god, you can't even use Power Tablet. Power Tablet doesn't work for Flapple. Oh my god. And they're healing their Pokemon. That's horrible. They're doing 60 damage though. They need powerful energy. Just 1 powerful energy is enough. Oh my god. So we need a quick ball for another Flapple. I don't think we have any more Flapples. Applin. We cannot use... Yeah, we can't use Peony. We can actually attack with Toxel though. Fusion Strike Energy. We have 1 last Fusion Strike Energy. I think it's in the prize card though. Can't attack with Toxtricity. This is really bad. We're gonna have to use our ability now. We can't actually attack this turn. We have to use ability. Let's just attach this for the retreat, right? We're gonna do that for the retreat. We're gonna draw 1 card. And then just Apple Drop. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, but there's nothing we can do really. We have that 1 Flapple left in the deck. This is quite ridiculous. We're gonna just keep Apple dropping until we have enough to knock it out. Let's just do Elisa. We don't need Elisa anymore. So no more. We just attached to Toxtricity. We should have done that. We should have just used My bad. Genesect. We should have just used Toxtricity to attack. Because Toxtricity can do a decent 90 and it's weak towards Lightning type as well. I forgot about Toxtricity. 90 damage is enough to knock it out. That was really stupid. Because Flapple doesn't do enough damage. Toxtricity is doing 90 damage and it would have been enough. We just wasted our Fusion Strike energy. So let's try if it works. It doesn't work. Yep, the ability doesn't assert, it protects. Oh well. Why are they playing Fighting Energy though? I'm pretty sure they have like VMAXs, right? They must have. Maybe they're playing a Mienshao, Rapid Strike Mienshao. So we're gonna attach to this one. We're gonna get Flapple. Oh dear, we should have attached our energies. That was stupid. We should have just keep using our ability, but I think they Skyled for... Yeah, I'm pretty sure they Skyled for... Yeah, there's no chance we're winning. I don't know why I'm continuing to play this game. Because there's just no chance we're gonna get like 4 damage counters on it. We need another 2 damage counter before we get to do our final acid spray. Should we retreat to Toxtricity? Let's just retreat to Toxtricity. So, we just need to attack right now. Attack with Acid Spray. We need 2 turns though. So attack first and then Apple Drop. But they got Skyla for another Center Lady, so we're dead. Another Pokemon Center Lady. And they're finally using a capture. Finally. Another Swablu. Okay, a Lichen Rock. Oh my goodness, that bloody Altaria. And they're gonna use Hunting Claws to kill our Genesect. Because I think it's just 1 energy attack cost. But they need to evolve though. So Hunting Claws and Altaria, that's a very unlikely combo. Stone Energy B. 4 energies, that's crazy. They're playing 2 evolution cards and they got 4 energies. How lucky is that? That's too lucky, man. That's too lucky. So we're gonna capture another... We're just gonna use this Genesect to attack. We're gonna capture an Applin. We should capture a Genesect actually, oh well. But I wanted to attack that Altaria. I wanted to target the Altaria for the next turn. So we got a research finally. We're gonna discard our Toxtricity. No more Toxtricity. So I don't think we have any more energy cards in the deck. Just discarded way too many energies. Okay, that's good. Okay, we got enough energies to attack. Let's just do it. We're gonna Flapple. And they're actually... Oh my goodness, I forgot about Stone Energy. Oh my god, I forgot about Stone Energy. Technoblast is not enough. Yikes. It's actually not enough. Oof, that is painful. So no more Toxtricity. It's really bad. No more Flapple. One last Flapple, and no more Toxtricity. How many more Metal Saucers? One last Metal Saucer as well. So I think 170 is gonna be enough. So we're just gonna sacrifice Toxicity here. We're gonna Peony on the next turn. We're gonna discard our we actually need the boss order, right? We actually need an Applin right now. We got no Applin. This is bad. I don't think they can knock us out. 190, oh my goodness, they can knock us out. That is so bad. That's just to Altaria. We need like so many more turns. One, two, three, four. 4 more turns to knock out these silly Altaria. That one stupid Altaria. We need so many turns. A single flat, and here comes another Altaria. I'm gonna concede. I can't bear this. Too many Altarias. Yeah, we should have used Fusion. We should have used Elisa for Toxtricity. That was really stupid. We wasted Elisa way too fast. I thought they were playing VMAXs with like a Evolving Skies Altaria. You have the Tempting Tunes Altaria. But apparently they're playing Miraculous Charm. Oh well. Bad matchup. Because we're attacking with a V card, a Soul V card. So if they play Decidueye Altaria, you can't really do much. You can only attack with that one Toxtricity, because we don't actually have enough Fusion Strike energies to spare. So you get to use it as your lightning cost, and you need 2 lightning, so if that one Toxtricity gets knocked out, you can't use another Toxtricity anymore. And you can only use that many Acid Spray because there's only 80 HP. And if you use Acid Spray, it's not going to survive the next turn, so Apple Drop is not going to do anything anymore. You can't use it if you attack passing the turn. So we got Capture, we got a lot of things. We're gonna get our Genesect, obviously. We're gonna capture another Genesect. I think they're playing a Wheezing deck. They could be playing a Wheezing deck. Let's just do this already. We're gonna get 2 VIP passes. How about that? Right? Let's just do it. 2 VIP passes. That's so cool. So let's just do these 2 and another Genesect. Draw 5 cards and then pass the turn, I suppose. We should have used Escape Rope first, because they could use a Marnie on us. So if we use an escape rope, we can actually, yeah, they just used a Marnie. That was really stupid. Oh well. We have a Lisa, so we can actually retreat. Let's hope we have Fusion Strike Energy in the deck still, because we just discarded one. Should have discarded something else, but we use a Peony, right? We have no choice but to discard that, because we use a Peony. So here comes Weezing. Weezing is not going to do anything if we have a Fusion Strike Energy. So here comes Elisa. We need that Fusion Strike Energy. Otherwise, we can't use our system ability. Okay, we got Toxtricity, but that doesn't matter. We're gonna do these two. And we got one, that's great. That's all we need. And then Flapple. Let's see if we can get out our switch cards back. Escape rope switch. Okay, we got nothing. Just gonna attach to this one then. We're gonna retreat, attack, and then Metal Saucer. So I think I'm gonna put this one. I'm gonna put that silent. I'm sorry, guys. So we're gonna. I think we don't need Flapple anymore. I don't think we need Flapple. We're just gonna draw more cards with that. Got like so many Toxtricities. I'm gonna draw another one. I don't know if I want to use my power tablet. Let's just keep it, right? Let's just draw one more. Got too many Elisas in this deck. Way too many Elisas. So let's just waste that one, whatever. And then Technoblast. So here comes Weezing. I actually have to do some texting right now. So they're taking a long time. Sorry guys. I think yeah, I have to do some texting right now. So they're punishing us, I suppose. Because we took way too long just now. Sorry guys. Sometimes I take too long because I don't really know what to do at the moment. So they're using Pierre's for a Crobat, I suppose. They could be playing a Crobat VMAX. So we have 3 Toxtricity. Crobat is only 300 HP. We don't need that much. 90 is actually enough. 310 plus 90. So 3 Toxtricity is all we need. We don't need our Flapple anymore. We're gonna attach to this one. We actually can't use Elisa anymore. Do we have Metal Saucers? We have no more Fusion Strike energies. So that's horrible. We're just gonna waste that one. And then it's supposed to draw attach this one, I suppose. And then Fusion Strike System. We can only use it once, which is quite sad. But oh well, once is good enough. Should we pause the turn or use an escape rope? I think we should be using escape rope, but we can't actually switch anymore the next turn. Isn't it 6 damage counters? Oh, the ability doesn't work, right. Toxicroak's ability doesn't work as well. So they're only doing 4 damage counter, 120 is not enough. Let's just switch the next turn. Because I don't want to waste my energy cards. We don't have, we can't use Elisa, we have only 1 Metal Saucer left. Okay, we're gonna escape rope attack. We're gonna switch actually. Should we just escape rope though? I think we have to switch, right? So that we get to use all of our abilities. Because we want to be using them. We're gonna waste, let's just use 1 first. We got 3. So we got Peony, that's perfect. Escape rope is gonna help us though. I don't think we should use a Peony. Yeah, we should be saving our escape rope. So let's just waste our Elisa, discard it by playing it, and then draw 1 card. Okay, we got a energy. We're gonna Technoblast right now. So here comes our final Toxtricity. If they play Crobat VMAX, they're done for. Because we got 3 Toxtricity. 1 Technoblast is enough. We don't even have any Applins in play, so we don't need to worry about shuffling them back at the right time. So I actually played a game where I forgot about Applin. I forgot that I need to use Apple Drop and have no non-fusion strike Pokemon in play to activate the ability, and I actually place Applin before I use the Apple Drop, and that actually prevents me from knocking out the VMAX, their active VMAX. So make sure you watch out for that. So we got an escape rope. We're gonna use escape rope right now to save our energy cards, and then Peony, evolve first obviously. So we get to kill 1 prize every turn at least. Get to kill 1 prize every turn. So we are Turbo Genesect deck. Get to switch every turn, which is interesting because we only have that 4 switch cards though. So we're gonna get our switch cards. We're gonna get Escape Rope, Metal Saucer actually. Boss Order, should we get a Boss Order? Let's just get a Metal Saucer. Yeah, let's just do that. So we can't actually use Metal Saucer yet. Oh well. Fusion Strike System. If we attack with this one though, they can't knock us out, right? Because Toxicroak doesn't work. That's how strong this card is. Because your Fusion Strike energy protects you from neutralizing gas, it protects you from more poison, it protects you from all abilities. Inteleon, Quick Shooting, everything. So they're only doing 4 damage counters. They have no way of adding that damage with a poison, with your severe poison. Toxicroak as well. So we're gonna do escape rope right now. I don't think we need that Metal Saucer, but we're just gonna keep our hand. So we can actually use our ability right now. We get to use Metal Saucer because we have a Quick Ball. So we get to use Quick Ball, and we're gonna search for nothing. Metal Saucer attached an energy, and we actually get to draw more cards. So we have to check our deck because we're actually decking ourselves out already. We're gonna save our power tablet and just attack it. Got 2 prize cards left and 2 Genesect on the bench, ready to go. So that's enough to win the game. Don't need to do much anymore. If they suddenly play a Crobat VMAX, we have 3 Toxtricity to prepare for that. We even have our Applin, Flapple in the deck still. We can actually shuffle our final Flapple. We have 1 last Flapple in the deck. If we have it in the deck, not in the prize card, then we can actually shuffle it constantly back into the deck and replenish the deck, so we don't really need to do much anymore. We just need to retreat, attack constantly, that's it. So we don't need to draw this turn, we're just gonna attack. Okay, they just let us win, my bad. So we're gonna go for 1 last game with this deck. We won a 1 prize deck though, that was pretty, that's pretty cool. We got the advantage there because they are using abilities, they're relying on abilities, and Elisa actually helped us nullify those effects and disable their neutralizing gas and Toxicroak. Toxtricity helps us against Crobat VMAX because that's the lowest HP VMAX ever, 300 HP, same as Butterfree VMAX. And we're gonna go second because I want to be using my VIP passes. So Applin, and we got a pass already in hand. We don't need to use supporter to get it. That's lovely. They got a Sobble. They're playing Inteleon Sobble deck. Inteleon Urshifu, Inteleon Dragapult. So it's a grass type. Okay, it's a Decidueye deck. This is bad. Okay, Decidueye. What are we gonna do against a Decidueye deck? Let's hope it's not a Decidueye. Let's hope it's some other stage 2 grass type. Please don't be a Rowlet. Oh my gosh. I don't think there's any way we can win this. Yeah, because we are playing a V card attacker. Our attacking card. The only way we can attack is with Toxtricity. We only have 1 Toxtricity to attack, as I said. 190 damage, 1 hit of 90 damage, and that's it. But they can't actually knock us out that easily either. So we need 2 strikes though to knock out 1 Decidueye, and a lot more if we are attacking with Flapple. We need a lot more strikes. If we are using the ability, we need even more turns. So that's ridiculous. Can actually tank damage with Genesect and then slowly kill them with Apple Drop, but that would be too long. That would take too long. Okay, I'm just gonna reply to a message right now, real quick. Okay, we're gonna... It's their turn, my bad, it's their turn. So we're going second and against a Crobat. Not sure what they're playing. Could be a Zacian, could be anything. And we're gonna do a Genesect this turn. We get to Peony for VIP passes as well, that's great. We're gonna Genesect, Metal Saucer. We're not gonna use a switch, are we? We're just gonna switch to Applin just for fun. And then Peony for 2 PIP passes. That's crazy, right? And then we got this 2. And another Toxtricity, I suppose. Another Toxel, let's do that. That's a healthy balance there. 2 of each supporting cards and 2 of each attacker. 2 attackers, my bad. So we get to draw again. We're gonna use our stadium cards wisely. Make sure you use it at the last minute. Even though they can use a Marnie on you, it's better just to use it last minute just because they could be playing that Path to the Peak. Once that Path to the Peak gets into play, you're done for. it's totally destructive for this deck because you need a lot of stadium cards just to prevent keep you from being disabled, keep your ability from being disabled by that stadium card, because the Path to Peak is gonna completely crush your Genesect. So here comes Bronzong and Zacian. If they play Zacian though, they can't use Path to the Peak because Zamazenta relies on the ability for protection, and Zacian sometimes need to use Intrepid Sword. They can actually use Intrepid Sword sometimes, unless they're confident enough not to use it. If they are, if they're not planning on using that ability at all throughout the entire game, they can actually use Path to the Peak freely. So we're gonna attach energy right here. We're gonna kill right now. We're gonna do a kill right now. We're gonna target the... we're gonna try and kill the Bronzong, right? I don't think we can kill the Bronzong. Yeah, this is bad because we have to decide whether to kill the Bronzong or the Corviknight. Let's just do the Bronzor. We should be targeting the Zacian though, because it could have a Cape of Toughness, and turn in 10 is actually not enough. So we're gonna do Genesect to kill it, and then Quick Ball for another Genesect, I suppose. We should be saving our Quick Balls. So let's just Fusion Strike System first. Draw that one card, discard that one for another Genesect. Yeah, let's just do that. And then Fusion Strike System this one. Now we got too many things in our hand. I don't want to waste the Escape Rope though, but I don't think we have a choice. Let's just do it. Okay, we got Flapple. It's great. We're just gonna Techno Blast right now. We just need 2 Metal Saucers and we're done for. Genesect is only 190 HP. I suppose that's the bad thing about Genesect. You need your Cape of Toughness. Genesect Fusion Strike Pokemons are super weak in terms of HP. But you have your Oricorio. I suppose that's why Oricorio has that super strong ability. Taking 20 less damage for each of your Fusion Strike. Sorry, that's sorry. All of your Fusion Strike, not each. All of your Fusion Strike Pokemon take 20 less damage and that's it. So if you have a lot of Fusion Strike Pokemon, you only take 20 less damage as well. That would be pretty crazy though. If you take 20 less damage for each Fusion Strike Pokemon you have in play, you would be taking like, it would be like a Phalanx stack, right? A crazy Phalanx stack. So Elisa is back in the deck, that's bad. But we got 2 more Fusion Strike energy left. And 1 is in our hand, 1 could be in our prize card, so that's bad. We got no Marnie in this deck, no Shauna. Of course it's kind of better to play those cards though. Yeah, upon afterthought, it could be recommended for you guys to do that because if you do that, you actually get to put those energy cards back into the deck and you get to use Elisa again on your next turn. So we're gonna use Flapple first, and they just heal their Pokemon with a Crystal Cave. So Flapple is not doing anything, apparently. This is horrible. Crystal Cave is horrible. We got our Turffield though. We can't play our Turffield at the last minute. 90 is not gonna be enough though, is it? So we just need Power Tablet now. We need our Power Tablet. We can't rely on Flapple anymore. We're just gonna do Zacian. We actually need 1 though. Oh well. For Zacian we need 1, but for Corviknight, okay, this is very, very bad. Let's just do it. Let's just get our Toxel. Okay, we got no Toxel. That's actually kind of a good thing, because I don't know, I just prefer to play more Flapples. We got an energy here, and we're gonna Alistair first because we get to discard and draw more. So we have no, okay, we got, that's great. I think we have a lot of Flapples still. We're just gonna discard both, and then Metal Saucer. So we just need one more knockout. We're gonna use Escape Rope. They could actually just give out their Bronzong, which would be annoying. Should we just retreat? I don't know what to do. Let's just Escape Rope, whatever. So this video is too long. I think I'm just gonna end it with this game. This is gonna be the last game now. So I think they're gonna use a Cheryl now. That's horrible. Because we need one more Toxtricity. We're just gonna do it though. Oh my gosh, we actually have a boss order. We should have just killed the Crobat just now. We have a boss order. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got a boss order. Oh my god. We should have just killed the Crobat. That's horrible. They're gonna move their energy. They're gonna use a Cheryl on us. Please don't use a Cheryl, for God's sake. I mean, they can't possibly have it in their hand, right? They got 30 cards left in their deck. 30 cards, they can't possibly have it in their hand. Come on, it's a supporter card, come on. No Cheryl. We just need that one turn. No Marnie. If they Marnie, we can't get our boss order either. So Cheryl / Marnie is gonna destroy us. Okay, perfect. None of those two cards. We get to kill the Corviknight, that's perfect. Lovely. Should we kill the Zacian first though? I don't think we should do that. So we're just gonna kill the Corviknight right now. Because they just healed with the Crystal Cave. There's no chance we can kill it with our Toxtricity. It's only doing 60 less damage. 60 less HP reduction. So we're gonna attack with this one. We're gonna evolve. Have our Flapple waiting in the winds, I suppose. Let's just do that, right? And attach to this one. Elise. Oh, we can't use Elisa, I forgot. I almost used Elisa, that's horrible. Okay, now we got to use Fusion Strike System. And Technoblast. They can't move their energy, so if we don't have Escape Rope anymore. Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, they can't move their energies. I totally forgot about that. So now they can attack with Corviknight VMAX. We need Escape Rope. And we just used up both our Escape Ropes. We have no more Escape Rope. There's no chance we're winning this game anymore. We should have killed the Crobat. We definitely should have killed the Crobat. It's a waste because we just need that one more Toxtricity, and for some reason we're not getting it. That one price card is a Toxel. They have a Toxel trap in the price card. We need our stadium card. If we can actually displace the stadium card, we may be able to do something. Power tablet. If we have a power tablet as well, it could help us. Okay, we got our Toxtricity. Should we play Elisa? I don't think we have a choice but to play Elisa. We don't have enough Fusion Strike Pokemon to use the system ability. So we got one energy on Genesect. That's great. And here and there. We still can't draw any cards. Oh my goodness. We can't draw any cards into our hand. That's horrible. Ooh, this is bad. Oh my goodness, I can't use the ability. Damn it. Yeah, we're not winning this one. They're gonna boss order us, they're just gonna boss order kill us. That was a waste though, because we could have killed the Crobat and wait for the boss order. I made so much mistakes. If we kill the Crobat, all we need is a boss order, Flapple, Apple drop the Zacian, and then Techno Blast the Zacian, and we're good to go. Because they just gave us a Crobat. They gave us another Crobat. The escape rope was really stupid. I shouldn't have used it. So when your opponent give you a Crobat, always take it. Always take a Crobat. Take it out for a lovely dinner. And maybe some Netflix and chill later. Netflix and chill with Crobat. So here comes a Frostmoth. We got Frostmoth and Inteleons. We're gonna use Pause first, and we got our Toxels and we got our Applin as well. We're gonna use both. We don't need Applin yet, so we're just gonna get Toxel. We're gonna Alistair, discard 3 cards from our hand so that we get to do more. We're gonna do that. We're gonna attach a Fusion Strike here or here. I'm pretty sure we can get a switch card pretty soon. And then Quick Ball later, I suppose. So always save your Stadium card. That's rule number 1. So a VMAX, that's perfect. They're playing a VMAX, so we get to target their VMAX with our Toxtricity. We get to use our ability. That's grand. Let's hope they don't play Path to the Peak though, because if they do that, we're done for. They're playing Inteleon, Frostmoth, so they don't need their rule box abilities. They don't need Crobat, they don't need I don't think there's any, they don't need Eldegoss, but they could be playing Eldegoss. So they're targeting one Toxel already. We need to be attacking now. We need to be attacking this turn already, otherwise we're not going to be able to do much. So let's just use Flapple first. Put this one and get Genesect, I suppose. Let's just get nothing. 2 or 5 cards. Metal Saucer, Boss Order. Let's just use a Boss Order. Okay, Escape Rope, that's perfect. Finally, a switch card. Whoa, that's very bold. They just died. They just killed themselves. That's very weird. They just decided to kill themselves. I think they were trying to protect the Sobble. So I suppose they're trying to get more Inteleons going, because if they have Inteleon quick shooting, they can actually do a lot more. You know, snipe and kill our bench Toxels before they evolve, and then quick shooting to kill the final one. So I suppose that's why they want to keep this one. But that's 2 prize cards down already though. 2 prize cards is not smart. You can't evolve, you can't attack. That's really bad. People do crazy things for shady dealings. They would sacrifice prize cards for a Sobble, for a Drizzile. And they did it silent shot to knock out. We got 2 power tablets in hand though, don't need to worry too much. We just need to evolve fast though. If we get to evolve fast, we can do much. We get to do a lot more. We need our switch card. Air Balloon switch. Switch retreat. Escape rope. We can't use escape rope anymore though. We're just gonna attach this one. Do we have metal energy? I think we're just gonna, let's just do this one. And then quick ball, another Genesect. Let's get another Genesect going. And then fusion strike system. Okay, we got a Toxtricity, that's great. They're gonna silent shot and kill our Applin now, because Applin is vulnerable now. We just need our switch card. It may not be wise to discard too many power tablets, but maybe we don't have a choice. Okay, we got an escape rope, that's perfect. I think we attach our energy though. So I think we're just gonna pause the turn, because escape rope is not gonna help us. It's gonna help them, right? We're just gonna let them kill our Applin. Nothing we can do about that. It's only 1 prize card. Genesect is so cool though. Fusion Strike System. You get to draw. It's an automatic Karina's Focus. If you have 6 Fusion Strike Pokemons in play, obviously they can use a Karen. Sorry, they can use an Avery. If they use Avery, you have to discard your bench Pokemon, and you can't really use the ability that many times anymore. You can't use it for that many cards if you don't have your carriers or your Clara, your ordinary rods and stuff like that. So it's quite difficult actually. If they play Path to the Peak as well, you need your stadium cards. You need a lot of stadium cards. If they play Weezing, you just need to attach this. You know, Weezing doesn't do anything. You just need to attach your Fusion Strike energy and you're good to use the ability. You are safe from their neutralizing gas. So we got Air Balloon, that's perfect. We just give us a perfect hand with a Marnie. We don't have to be worried about Marnie. That's the best thing about this deck, is that if they Marnie you, you don't have to be worried at all, because you're drawing less cards into your hand, and you get to do, all you need to do is spend a few of those cards so that you get to draw even more cards with your Fusion Strike system. So we get to spend 3 cards. I think we get to spend all 4, because we get to evolve this one. We have to be careful of this one though. We need to evolve the next turn, otherwise they're just gonna... Yeah, we have to evolve, we have no choice. We got to evolve the next turn. We should have just knocked out the Inteleon just now. We can actually do it by retreating, switch retreat with a Peony, but we would be wasting our power tablets, and I don't want to be wasting power tablet, because we can actually draw 3 prize cards knocking out the Inteleon. They got 3 energies already though. Why are they not attacking? Like, why are they not attacking? That's so weird. They got a scoop up net and they decided not to attack. That is the weirdest thing ever. So we're just gonna do Flapple. We're gonna attach this one here, because they can't knock us out. We're gonna draw 1 first. And then, oh perfect, we got to evolve, that's all we need. And then we got to put our Applin back on the bench. Another Applin on the bench. And then Fusion Strike System, second time. Okay, we don't need to do it anymore, we just need to draw out our power tablet. I don't think we need power tablet even. We need 1 power tablet or 1 more Flapple. So we need 2 more apple drops. 2 more apple drops, and we got Toxtricity in play already. So 2 more apple drops is all we need. 210 plus 60 damage. 270 minus, sorry, 320 minus 60 is 260. So 270 is enough to knock it out. So we need 2 more apple drops. Melody. Melody is so cool. Attach and draw. But you need to discard your energy though. If you have no energy cards in your discard pile, you can't do anything. Welder is much stronger. You get to attach 2 energy from your hand. But same thing, kind of the same thing. If you have no energy cards in your hand or no means of drawing those energies, then you can't. But there's the Giant Hearth though, there's the crazy Giant Hearth. And they just gave us a Suicune. That's crazy, it's like they're not even trying. They just gave us a Suicune. Yeah, this is a real dud of a game. Because they're not even trying. They're just like letting us win. It's pretty annoying, oh well. They got 3 prize cards left though. We're just gonna use Elisa for fun. Got nothing with Elisa because we only have 3 Fusion Strike energy in this deck. But that's okay, we're just gonna do a capture here. Or another... Nah, let's just do another Genesect. We don't need Flapple. They can actually kill Flapple though, so we should be playing 2 Flapples. But we're knocking it out this turn, so let's see if we can get our power tablets. If we can get power tablet, that would be great. I was actually debating whether or not to escape rope, because if I escape rope, they may put the Inteleon out, and oh well. If they put the Inteleon on, that would be crazy. So let's go for another game just because that one was just too easy, and you know, I think they just let us win. They were like very very kind, way too kind. So here comes Genesect in the active spot. We should be putting it at the bench though, because Metal Saucer, but we haven't. We just got an Elisa, that's great. And a pass, we got a pass as well, that's perfect. We got 2 passes, wow. Going first on our first turn, we got 2 passes. We're playing 3 passes in this deck, so getting 2 passes is quite a big deal. So let's just get everything. And then attach that one. We can use Elisa the next turn, but we need an energy though. Okay, we got an energy, that's crazy. If they don't Marnie us, I'm pretty sure they're gonna Marnie us though. Then we can actually attack the next turn with our active. That's quite crazy. Attacking with the active without a Metal Saucer. But Marnie could give you a bad hand. If they use a Marnie and if you draw all 3 Fusion Strike energy into your hand, okay, no Marnie, that's perfect. Then you can't actually use Elisa anymore. So it's definitely better to have like 1 or 2 Shauna / Marnie or even Judge in this deck. Judge actually helps you as well because you're drawing less cards with Judge, but it doesn't matter because you get to draw more with your Fusion Strike energy anyways. If you draw more cards, then you can't use your ability. If you draw less cards, you get to use the ability. So it's essentially the same thing. Except if you draw more cards, you get to use it more times though. So you only have that many Genesect. You only have that many Genesect to activate the abilities. If you have 3, you get to stack the ability 3 times. So make sure you use the ability at the right time to maximize the potential of the ability. And we just got Crushing Hammer. That's annoying. It's a Sableye deck, a Sableye Inteleon deck. Very, very overpowered if you ask me. Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do an Elisa. Elisa actually protects us. Oh my goodness, it protects us from quick shooting. Yes! Elisa protects us from quick shooting. I suppose that's why they have... They're probably gonna play Fan of Waves though. If they play Fan of Waves, we're done for. We're gonna switch the next turn with a Peony. Should we do that? I don't know, let's just do the active. Because they could just Marnie us and we're done for. We should be playing this one, right? And Flapple to kill the Sableye. Let's just try and kill this one. Alistair, let's discard Alistair, right? Get it back. And then Fusion Strike System. Metal Saucer. strike system. Old Cemetery, they're definitely gonna play Old Cemetery. Fan of Waves, Crushing Hammer, Old Cemetery. Here comes a full-on evolution. A quadruple evolution from a single evolution incense for 1,000,000,000 shady dealings. They're gonna have all 4 in their deck. I'm not lying. They're just gonna have it. None in their price card. They're just that lucky. To be honest, you actually have to be very unlucky to have just one Drizzle in your price card. If you're playing 4 Drizzles, you have to be like 1%. You only have that 1% of having one Drizzle in your price card, because it's a new card, is a overpowered broken meta deck, and everyone's gonna the developers always give people the best luck. If they're playing meta deck, if they're playing a bully deck, kind of the same as your Genesect if you're playing the new card as well. But Inteleon is the most annoying card ever. It's everywhere. It's a menace. Inteleon is a menace. Okay, they just attacked us. Because they can't place damage counter with your abilities, they decided to attack us. And they got 2 heads though, that's crazy. So they're gonna use a Raihan. Drizzle for Raihan. We have to actually kill that bench Sobble if we can. Should we kill it? I don't think we should though. We don't really have a choice. Let's just do it. We get to draw cards first though. So we got a Metal Saucer for the next turn. They're gonna kill us with a Sableye. They're just gonna do Shady Dealings, Raihan. They don't even need Experience Share because Raihan... Oh, they got Experience Share on Crobat. Raihan with a Level Ball. Level Ball for Raihan because we didn't manage to knock it out. We should have put more Flapples. We didn't anticipate that they're playing Inteleon Sableye deck. I suppose that's why. If we did, we could have played more Flapples. Here comes the first Inteleon, striking our bench Genesect without the Fusion Strike Energy. We did manage to attach that on our last turn. Okay, Metal Saucer's at the bottom, that's bad. I think it's smarter just to discard our power tablets. You never know if they're playing a Crobat VMAX, but I don't think they are. So discarding the power tablet actually helps you draw other cards in your deck so that you don't have it stuck in your deck for no reason. We don't need it at all for this game. But they just killed our Applin. That's interesting. I didn't realize they could do that. Totally forgot about Applin. Very weak. A bit too weak. So we have no choice but to kill the Sobble with a switch. If we don't get a switch, we're done for. You know what? Let's just do Escape Rope because that it's not gonna do much, right? Let's just do Escape Rope. That one Drizzle is not gonna do much. If they switch out to Crobat, we get 2 prize cards. If they switch out to Inteleon, we get to stop the quick shooting. So either way, it's a win-win. And we're putting this one. So we're getting Let's just do Applin again to trick them into placing damage counter on Applin. Let's just do it. Because if they do that, then they're actually wasting their 2 damage counters. So let's use a research. Metal Saucer. We actually get to use Elisa for that final Fusion Strike energy in our deck. So I think we have a boss order as well. Okay, we have a boss order. Could be in the price card though. I forgot to check if it's in the deck. Yeah, this is definitely the last game because I'm getting really tired. My brain is a bit foggy now. But here comes Sableye doing a boss order, killing us. They can't place. They're probably gonna get a Fan of Waves though. If they use a Fan of Waves, we're done for. All they need is that fan or a Crushing Hammer even. If they can, okay, that's good. That's really, really good. Perfect. They didn't realize it. They didn't realize that this energy protects from all abilities. And they just wasted one ability. That's perfect. Wasted that 10 damage, 20 damage counter and 2 damage counter. Not 20 damage counter, my bad. And they just wasted on Applin. We can evolve very easily. We got a Turfwheel for God's sake. So we're gonna use this one. We're just gonna use we're gonna use Elisa at the right time. We're gonna, because they can Fan of Waves us. We're gonna save our Elisa, and we're gonna use this first to knock out the Sobble, because they actually have no Drizzle in their deck. That's a surprise. What a lovely surprise, because they're playing a stage 2 and a basic attacker. Sableye needs a lot to attack with 2 energies. Even though it's just 2, you still need a lot of supporting cards like, you know, your experience share and stuff like that. So we're just gonna put that to confuse them again, and not to confuse them, but to force them to attack target Applin instead of our other cards. And I don't think we have a choice but to attack with our Genesect, our bench Genesect. Unless if we have a switch card in the deck though, we can't do it. Okay, we got a switch. We actually have a switch in the deck. So I don't think we're gonna use Elisa. Let's just use Elisa, right? Because we have one more Metal Saucer. Let's just use Elisa. I'm gonna retreat and kill the Sableye. Oh my goodness, 2 damage counter could be enough though. I forgot about their helmet, the Rocky. Oh, we won the game. Thanks to Flapple. Flapple actually helps us knock out the Sobble for the extra 1 prize card. And we have 3 prize cards left, and that actually helps us win. So we didn't actually need to do, we just need to retreat because we have a Genesect on our bench. The other Genesect has energy as well. I was just a bit worried because the other Genesect is heavily damaged, heavily injured, and if they use Sableye to knock it out, the next turn they can collect a lot of prize cards, yada yada yada. So hope you guys enjoyed this deck. It's called the Mechanical Fruit, featuring our featuring our Toxtricity, Flapple, and Genesect combo. So the main combo, the very popular combo of Toxtricity / Genesect V that everybody plays on the meta board is kind of getting its upgrade with our Flapple, our old Rebel Clash card, Flapple with the Apple Drop ability, allowing you to place 2 damage counter and shuffle this card into your deck as you when you evolve it, you know, once during your turn. So whenever you have it in play, you get to use it whenever you want. You get to, you know, have it remain in your bench for as long as you want. Obviously, if you can use it, make sure you use it on a VMAX. If you have it in play way too long, they can actually you know, quick shooting kill you, or they can actually use a Max Phantom to knock you out. They can actually boss or knock you out. So make sure you use it fast so that they don't knock you out before you are able to use the ability. Make sure you get to use the ability to knock out their VMAX. So doing that extra 20 damage, 2 damage counter actually helps you pile up enough damage on their VMAX so they get to knock it out with your Max Downer ability. Maximum Downer, very strong ability. If you have 2 Toxtricity in play, you actually get to reduce 60 damage you get to essentially do a 60 extra damage essentially, because you're doing reducing their VMAX HP by 60. So all you need is 260 or 270 damage to knock out the VMAX. So we have 210 on our Genesect already. We get to do 2 damage counter for each Flapple turn by turn, and we also have 2 copies of our power tablet to add those extra 3 damage counter. So all we need is 270 to knock out a 330 HP VMAX. If they are 320 HP, we just need 2 more Flapples to knock out the VMAX. So 2 Flapple is 40, and we need 2 Toxtricity for 60, so that's 100 plus. My bad, we actually need 3 Flapples. So 3 Flapples, 2 Toxtricity, and 1 Genesect, or 2 Flapples, or 2 Toxtricity, 1 power tablet, and 1 Genesect to knock out a 320 HP VMAX. So if we are lucky enough to get 3 Toxtricity in play, we don't actually need that many Flapples. We just need that 1 Flapple in play to add a few damage counters to knock out the VMAX, and we just need that 1 hit with Genesect. So that's how powerful this deck is, and using our Flapple actually helps you shuffle back your card, your non-fusion strike card, back into the deck. That allows you to reactivate your ability once more, because your Toxtricity cannot use the ability unless all of your Pokemon in play are fusion strike Pokemon. So make sure you take note of that. Make sure you don't play any Applins on your bench that you cannot evolve on your same turn. If you can't evolve it yet on this turn, don't play any Applins until you're sure that you cannot knock out any VMAX. If you can knock out a VMAX by using the Apple Drop ability, make sure you don't play any Applin before you get to do the knockout hit first. So use the ability to knock out the VMAX, use the ability to place damage counters, shuffle it back to activate our Toxtricity's Max Downer ability, and then knock out the VMAX before you place your Applin, because once you play your Applin, it shuts down completely the ability of your Toxtricity. Toxtricity no longer works. So make sure you play your Applin at the right time. Don't put it onto your bench at the wrong moment. You're gonna screw up your entire strategy. So Applin, our Flapple, actually helps a lot because you shuffle it back into the deck, and it helps you. It reopens the ability, and it's kind of a very flexible deck that we're playing. We're actually giving it a high versatility rate because it allows us to shuts down and opens it back. It kind of blinds our opponent, it blinds our opponent in a sense that they are not aware that we're trying to use Toxtricity to knock them out. We're trying to use our Max Downer to knock out their VMAX with our Applin, with our Flapple, so they may actually be complacent enough to have their VMAX tank enough damage and waste their turn, pass their turn tanking damage, and not realizing that we can actually knock them out with our Flapple and our Toxtricity. So that's what we want to do, doing a surprise hit with our Flapple, with our Applin on our bench on our previous turn, and a few Toxtricity already in play, and then 1 Genesect hit is all we need. So hit once with Genesect, maybe play a power tablet. We have 2 copies of power tablet in this deck, by the way, 2 copies to add that 30 damage, to do even more damage to that VMAX, and then 3 copies of our Flapple, 3 copies of Applin, 3 copies of each Toxel and Toxtricity, also 4 copies of Genesect. So we also have our regular supporter cards, we have our item cards as well. We have 3 VIP passes, 4 quick balls, 1 capture energy to summon our basic Pokemons. We have our 2 evolution incense and 1 turf field to summon our evolution cards, and we also have 3 Elisa Sparkle, 3 metal saucers, and also 1 boss order, 2 Professor's Research, and 2 Peony, and also 1 Alistair. I think we have 3 Peony in this deck, I'm not sure. 2 or 3 Peony. Let me check. Right, we have 3 Peony because Peony is actually very powerful in pair with your Genesect's ability. Fusion Strike system, you get to draw more cards if you have no cards in your hand, so you have to discard everything from your hand with your Peony. So this is a very common, very popular combo with your Genesect. Everybody does it in the meta format. Everybody plays it in the standard Fusion Strike Genesect V combo. So we also have Elisa to bring out to attach that extra 1 energy to our Genesect, that Fusion Strike energy, which actually helps you protect your Genesect from all abilities. It protects all abilities. Their Inteleon Quick Shooting doesn't work. Their Wheezing, Galarian Wheezing, Neutralizing Gas doesn't work. All of their abilities, Meowstic, ear moves doesn't work. All of their abilities doesn't work against your Genesect if you have that Fusion Strike energy attached to it. So Galarian Wheezing, if they play Galarian Wheezing, you actually need to use Elisa to attach that Fusion Strike energy to your Toxtricity in preparation for a VMAX knockout. So my bad, you don't actually need to do that, because if they have their VMAX on their active spot. If they have their VMAX on their bench spot and it's heavily damaged though, you may need to use that. So if you have, if they have a Wheezing in their active spot and a heavily damaged VMAX on their bench spot, and if you can use an Applin, if you can use your Flapple to do enough damage to top up to 270 damage on that 330 HP VMAX, then you can actually use your Elisa to attach Fusion Strike Energy to your Toxtricity so that you get to activate its ability to prevent it from being shut down by Wheezing. And also you have to be aware of your Flapple as well at the same time. Obviously have no Flapple on your bench, use up all its ability, use up all of your Apple Drop abilities. We actually can't use ability though, because if they have a Wheezing, we can't use Apple Drop. So if they play Wheezing, don't play your Flapple. Well, if they play Wheezing, all you need to do is Escape Rope Boss Order. That's all you need to do. Escape Rope Boss Order. You can still use your ability on your Genesect, but you can't use Apple Drop. You can't use your Max Downer anymore. So obviously, we only have three copies of this Fusion Strike Energy in this deck to spare. So make sure you use it wisely. Don't attach it to the wrong things. You may sometimes need to attach it to your Toxtricity, as we saw in our last game. On one of our previous game, we were paired against an Altaria. So if they play only 1 or 2 copies of Altaria, you can actually use your Hit Bolt for 90 damage, knocking out a Altaria with 1 hit. Miraculous Charm actually protects them from your Genesect, and you can't actually do enough damage for an Altaria knockout with your Flapple. Acid Spray doesn't do much. Apple Drop doesn't do enough damage as well to knock out the Altaria. So that's why we need our we need to attach energy to our Toxtricity. So that's the main play for this deck. We also have our regular switch cards. We have 1 switch, 2 escape rope, and 1 air balloon for the switch. We have 2 power tablets and also 1 boss order. So that's it for this deck. Hope you guys enjoy it. 1 capture energy and 10 basic energy cards as well. 3 fusion strike energy, and that's all for our mechanical fruit deck. Hope you guys enjoyed this flavor. We'll see you on the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you find our videos interesting, entertaining, or fulfilling in any way, we'll see you on the next video. Tune in for the next one for more cool new combos featuring new decks from Fusion Strike, from Evolving Skies. Today we are featuring the new Genesect Toxtricity combo with the old, trying to bring back alive, revive the old ability Apple Drop from Rebel Clash, Flapple from Rebel Clash. So hope you guys enjoyed this new combo. We'll see you on the next one and have a nice day. Bye guys!